On September 21, 2013, Kentucky's Touchstone Energy Cooperative sponsored a Bluegrass Chapter honor flight. 25 heroes were on board. James Applegate, Charles Brisley, Arthur Crane, Harry Hudgen, William Lawson, Charles Lee, Thomas Lyle, Lester Lumbert, Gerald McNeely, Emmett Mull, William Mullins, Custer Picklesheimer, James Piles, James Sharp, Robert Sharp, John Schaus, Ernest Snowden, Thomas Stevens Jr., Dean Stewart, Burnell Turner, Paul Turner, Robert Van Kuren, Russell Warman, Robert Williams, James Wilson. In Baltimore, the veterans received a hero's welcome from hundreds of private citizens and soldiers who drove all night from Fort Gordon in Georgia and Fort Meade in Maryland, all to thank them for their service.
Complete surprise to me and very much appreciated. It makes it feel like it's all worthwhile. And the way these people are, it was just fantastic, really.
From Baltimore, the veterans boarded a bus bound for three memorials: the World War II Memorial, the Korean War Veterans Memorial, and the Iwo Jima Memorial. A police escort cleared the way and took them directly to their first stop. The response at each memorial was overwhelming. Visitors surrounded the vets, thanking them for their service to our country. star at the Freedom Wall represents 100 deaths, with 4,000 total stars on the wall. This commemorates the 400,000 Americans who died serving their country. In front of the wall lies the message: "Here we mark the price of freedom." At the Korean War Memorial, the veterans were again greeted by visitors, thanking them for their service and sacrifice in the cause of freedom. As he passed the wall, James Sharp, a Korean War veteran from Glasgow, saw an image of a young soldier etched in the wall and was convinced that this was his photo from his time of service. He said, "It has to be me. No one else wore their hat and collar like that except me." The final tribute of the day was a drive around the Iwo Jima Memorial, where the veterans saw the unforgettable sculpture of Marines raising the flag atop Mount Suribachi. Many veterans were overwhelmed by the emotion of the day, especially Robert Williams, a Navy veteran who served in the South Pacific. He told his fellow veterans, "All this has meant so much to me. I can't get over how good people have been to us. This has been one of the greatest experiences of my life." Sadly, just 2.5 weeks after the flight, Mr. Williams passed away. May he rest in peace. On the return flight to Louisville, the veterans were treated to a bit of nostalgia as they experienced mail call, just as they had when they were young servicemen far from home. Friends, family, school children, church groups, and many others wrote letters and sent cards the veterans will never forget. Kentucky's Touchstone Energy Cooperatives would like to take this opportunity to thank every veteran who has served this great country. We owe you so much. May God bless each and every one of you.